chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I dare say the cart shan't...
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Aye? Water is seeping through here. I wonder what that means. luck. 'Tis a chest.
Would seem the ox cart's just arrived.
Goblins! If you value your life, stand and fight, wretch!
What to do, goblins, master?
Foremost priority is doubtless slain.
Enemy wails before you arisen.
We can ill afford to grow overconfident. Our foe is not well done.
Seems we drove them off. Right. Back into the ox cart with you.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Troublesome.
I must remain vigilant. You have my... How am I to proceed?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Is there aught you require?
Sometimes I wonder if I...
Aye. Is there...
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
What did he say his name was? The lads in Vermouth. Expedition, sword drills. Same, you look experienced.
Here to ask aught?
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
This is a conundrum.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir? Suppose I can always run.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
This really is fine craftsmanship. Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Fascinating. 'Tis not such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different material. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find... I suppose I sought inspiration. For I confess I find myself... The timing could not be more unwelcome. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. I have been training most diligently. Yet indeed, I fear my aim as I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn thanks to you. I now have them. It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir. Many thanks, but this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to... I do hope you'll join me.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Business could be better, but...
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Apologies, sir, but we've not got any archer staves or great goods aren't flowing, strangely enough. So far, no one's done a thing about... I hesitate to ask, but...
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we... check the price, just remember. Misers die early death. Oh, catch your eye? Just say the word. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
The latest tide was a tragedy. No easy answers here. Need anything? Many thanks.
Only care I have is how to spend. Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Have a look. Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
There's comfort in the humble realm of daily.
Need anything round? Time for an early.
Lecturing all days. And wears every ilk.
What should I get up to?
How could it come to this? Welcome, good sir. Tis rather Do stop and have a look. First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hairstyle or manner of face paint.